Many people who want to help the needy often wonder, what can I do? In this morning's American Hero, we meet a man who discovered you don't have to have millions of dollars to change people's lives. So many of us have been there, suddenly tripped up by an enormous phone bill, a broken car, an unexpected expense we just can't afford. As people like Keith Taylor know, it can make the difference between just squeaking by and breaking the bank.
All right, then.
Keith makes a modest salary as an assistant professor at Middle Tennessee State University. But if it weren't for the support of his friends and family during his starving student years, Keith says he wouldn't be here.
All of them had changed my life, made it possible for me to go to school, not lose an apartment, not ever be homeless, always had food, when I needed help, and nobody ever gave me more than a couple of $100s at once, ever.
And with that support, no matter how small, Keith's career got off the ground. Now he has a decent car, a small but comfortable home, and an infinite amount of gratitude. About 6 months ago, Keith decided not exactly to pay them all back, but just like the movie, to pay it forward.
That's me, and that's 3 people, and I'm going to help them. Then they do it for 3 other people.
And to help others, this man of moderate means decided to become a philanthropist, a modest one.
There was no point in sitting around waiting for something to happen that wasn't going to happen, so I'm not going to get the $20 million, not at least anytime soon. And so I decided I would start the website.
The idea is simple. Each month through his website, modestneeds.org, Keith donates $360, 12% of his salary. Although the request must be for an unexpected expense and in a modest range, about $50 to a few $100s, the responses have come pouring in via the internet and regular mail.
When I started this, I really didn't have any idea that this was going to be the volume of mail I was going to get.
More than 6,000 people have written to Keith. So far, he's been able to help about 250 of them. People like Teresa and Steve Wright of Jacksonville, Florida.
I just can't tell Keith thank you enough.
Their second grandchild was stillborn, but the family did not have enough money for a headstone, let alone a funeral, so they wrote to Keith. Last month, the headstone was installed.
We have a 3.5-year-old grandson, and we were looking forward to another one. But this one will, as you can see, he'll forever be our angel.
Lisa Logsdon couldn't afford the special glasses her disabled son Zane requires. Without them, Zane's brain cannot process what his eyes are seeing. Lisa asked Keith for $50 as a down payment towards the glasses.
He didn't think that that was enough, so he decided to go ahead and fund us fully. Let's put a big X on that popcorn.
Today, with additional help from a therapist, Zane is making tremendous progress.
When you see your son look at you for the first time and say, "That's Mommy," that was not a visual picture to him until he had those glasses, and that is both heartbreaking and now, of course, it's something to be very joyous about, because now I know that he can see me.
Keith says he's thrilled that his small salary can go such a long way. But what really moves him is the incredible kindness of the people who write in.
This envelope came in inside another envelope, no return address, nothing. I opened it up, 4 quarters, taped to a postcard. That was really great. That was really nice.
Because of donations like this, and of course larger ones, Keith now has thousands of dollars to give away each month. But it's not just cash.
People have absolutely been astonishingly kind with one another. People seeing one another's needs on the website and offering to help each other. The really nice thing about it is it's built a little community.
A community, he says, of some of the least likely philanthropists. Just everyday folks.
What we forget is that we have a lot more money than Bill Gates does if you put what we have together. We have more than that in our pocket change.
And according to Keith, that change represents a lot more than money.
I always believed that people were generally good. I always have chosen to believe that. I never really had the proof before Modest Needs. Modest Needs is the proof.
ModestNeeds.org has generated so much attention, both in requests and contributions. Keith hopes to expand the site and set up regional locations.